I'm gonna go have a little fun with homie here who thinks he can make an ownership claim upon my money. But I mean, the conversation, the challenge here is between him and me because he's not understanding things properly. I understand things properly with you because you can see the point.
Oh, you recording?
Well, of course I'm recording for my YouTube channel. It's exciting stuff. It's good stuff. I'm not trying to bust your chops. I'm just trying to point out the fact that if we're gonna be screaming profanities, then I might as well record it.
No, if you're going to
I'm not recording you. I'm not recording your faces. I'm recording your voices. You're aware of it, so it's perfectly okay. There's no reason to keep this private. The fact is, you guys need to pay me my money.
No. Okay, Eric.
What?
English is not our native language. First of all, we will pay you the money, okay? But we don't, if you want to record... So then you need to explain why you're holding it. You want to record?
If
you want to record, you need to ask for our permission.
I need to inform you. That's different than asking for your permission.
No, you need to ask for our permission to record it.
Okay, well, actually, that's not the case. But then why don't you have to ask for my permission to hold my money?
Okay.
That's the point of this recording. That's why I'm recording. Because I knew you were going to say that, and that was my answer. Why is it okay for you to record and hold my money without asking my permission?
Okay, wait, just 1 second.
Tell me the reason why.
Turn off this one.
No, I will not until you give me all my money.
The reason why is the check issued to Paramount, and are you going to guarantee we're not going to get sued if you cannot perform? Will you be guaranteed you will perform your duty to finish a job without complaining, without people asking refund? Will you be able to do that? Would you guarantee that? They'll be happy to give you all your money.
My clients paid me for my services. They are paying you for nothing. If you think that gives you an ownership claim on my money, you're fucking crazy.
Because they issue to our company.
I'm not saying that you don't have an argument. That does not make you liable. That's a lie.
It is.
You are either lying or completely uninformed about the legal system. That does not make you liable.
Okay, wait a minute. We do not allow you to record. Let's finish. Let's turn it off.
I don't allow you to hold my money.
Okay, Mr. Du.
But if you want to have an argument, then we're going to talk about
Mr.
that.
Du.
So
you haven't responded to my points. Respond to my points. I said they're paying me for my services. Is that true or false?
Yeah, they pay you, but they pay to our company.
Why did they pay it to your company? Because I told them to write the check out to you because I trusted you guys could be... and in fact, I told her ahead of time. I said, you will pay me as the checks come in. You will not hold them. She ignored me. That was the agreement. You're in breach of contract. If anybody's liable now, it's you for that.
No, the thing is we don't want liable for
Well, you are liable right now, sir, because you are holding my money under false pretenses. Your claim that you are subject to liability because they wrote the checks to you is bullshit. You have no reason to believe that. They did not pay you for anything.
Then you provide them services. You write it down something. Nothing to do with Paramount Academy.
You giving me my money is not conditional on me doing anything because it's not your money. If you took a stack of $100 bills from my house and brought it over here, then you can't make me jump through some fucking hoop to come get it back because you've stolen it.
Okay, Eric, is your student saying
the problem here is not my students. The problem here is not anything except for the fact that you have my money and are now making an ownership claim upon it. That's the problem.
The thing is, I'm just telling you, we don't want to have any liability. Only thing can you...
Why should I believe that I am the one who's less likely to fulfill my duties when I've done it for, you say you've been here for 15 years, right? I've done my duties for 15 years all the way through the end of the year too. I fucking have not ever died before the end of the year. But here's the difference. Here's the difference. I have a good reason to believe you guys can't even pay the fucking lease if you won't give me either $5,000, right? Now, I still haven't even demanded it yet. I'm still saying it is possible for you to hold on to that $5,000, but you may only do so with a right reason.
Okay. Eric, we don't want to touch any of your money. We'll give
You are
the
already
money.
touching it. Your hands are all over it. You are holding it against my will.
Okay, I don't know whose idea said they should write a check to us.
I informed Jean that we were going to do that. I told her, in fact, that she would cut me checks as they come in, that she should not hold them, and she agreed to it. So, therefore, anything else you might say about this whole thing is ridiculous and bullshit.
Okay, so right now, we don't want to collect any of your check. We don't want to touch your money. Since you say that's your money, that's fine. Just pay whatever our fair share. That's it.
Yeah, you already have all of your fair share, plus half of my fair share.
I know. We're talking about right now. We talk about if we have a future later on. I don't want to touch any of your money from now on.
Look, I already clarified this. We have already finished this. I put it to bed and I explained it has been put to bed. It shouldn't be talked about again. I said, in fact, yes, we are both in agreement. Next time checks get written, they all get written to me. For sure, we're in agreement about that. No problem. Mm-hmm. I will pay you in a timely fashion, I assure you, and I won't try to hold on to any of it.
Okay.
Now,
pretty good.
Here's the thing, though, right?
Okay, could
I said that already. I agreed to that. No, not for my students' sake.
I don't want them to hear
that's
that.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, that's okay.
I do. I have no problem with it.
That's his student.
Okay,
right?
I'm not used to such kind of loud voice.
That's Edmund. That's Edmund, and we're debaters. This is what we do. Now, look. The bottom line is, until and unless you convince me that I ought to let you hold that money out of the goodness of my heart or because I'm a nice guy or something like that, then you are remaining in possession of stolen property, as far as I'm concerned. Now, you might make the argument otherwise. I agree. You can make the argument. Mm-hmm. I will win the argument. That's the difference between you making the argument and me winning the argument. You see? Okay? Let me make that clear. Okay. That the reason you are continuing to have me yell at you is because I have answered your points. You have ignored my answers, right? I've pointed out that my client's paying me. I've pointed out that you are the one who's more likely to default, to breach contract. Why should you assume I'm going to breach contract, or the off chance that I might die before the end of the year somehow justify?
Okay, let's say we hire somebody to come do the work. Okay, we hire some company to come over here to do the work, and we want to pay them after they finish the job. And no complaint.
You're not hiring me.
So that's why when I'm talking about if we have a contract.
We are not hiring you.
Yeah, we're not hiring you.
We have a contract.
Okay.
Where?
It was the agreement you and I made when I said I'll have Paramount, the right to take to Paramount, and you'll pay me as they come in. A contract you've already breached.
Okay. The thing is, so here we want something that we won't get, like, because we only have little portion.
I don't care to talk about anything else until we're in full agreement about the current status of this money.
We're going to pay you. We're going to pay you.
That's not the point in dispute. We are all in agreement on that. I am glad to hear. Of course, you're going to pay me all the money.
We don't want to hold your money, Eric. We don't want to hold your money.
And yet,
I don't
still you
even
do.
interest. From beginning, I said, okay, don't pay Paramount. I don't want to be liable for that. I don't want to liable for Eric's doing. Okay?
I asked her, and she said it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I told her.
But why you want to choose Paramount?
I told him it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Why you choose pay
It doesn't matter.
Because
it doesn't matter.
No, that's how I've done it in the past.
Yeah.
Last year, I did it with Acquire. Walnut. I'm in Walnut right now, okay? Listen,
matter.
who paid me yesterday? Walnut paid me my full portion of everything the parents paid. Someone paid yearly, someone paid monthly. They paid me that Monday, yesterday, 1 week to the day. The next time I was there, after I told them I'd like to be paid next time. With no fuss, no muss, no argument. Because why? Because they understand that's my money.
Okay, next time just pay everything to you.
We
just want to
How can you possibly be saying this again when I've already agreed to it, spiked it out, and told you already twice now, please don't bring that up again. It's settled. It's not moving the conversation forward.
Yeah, it's a settle. Why you keep on repeating?
Okay.
Now let's get back to the core point.
Yeah,
okay.
Why do you want to hold on to my money?
Okay, I tell you why.
Okay.
No, I want him to tell me why.
Okay, that's why, because the check rolled to Paramount, I don't want him any liability because you failed to perform.
That's an unacceptable reason.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, if you think that's unacceptable, that's fine. Well, that's your opinion. I respect that.
No, what I'm telling you is if you are saying you're going to persist in your action and we can agree to disagree, you are sadly mistaken, and you will find yourself in significant trouble.
Let me speak Chinese to him. Hold on. 我跟他讲说我们房租很贵，所以让我们晚一点付你，你就这样就好了，你不要再讲了，不然你今天5000块出去更不对。OK， 不要再讲。It's okay.
Okay.
It's done.
I only one thing is I can give you all your money. One single guarantee. We are not going to be liable for your action, whatever you refund or anything. We don't want to have any ability.
I guarantee you that I possess all my own liability, sir. I would never try to push my liability on anybody else. I have no interest in doing so.
Okay, let's say the issue that what happened, the class could not continue because your part.
What happens if this place burns to the ground? What am I going to do?
We're going to be responsible for.
Okay, me too.
Yes.
So if something happens and I can't continue because I've got both my legs chopped off and both my arms chopped off in the hospital or whatever, I am responsible to make sure I will be responsible to make sure they are well trained as debaters. I have other sources of income, sir. You do not need to worry about Autonomy Debate School successfully executing this protocol. What I am telling you is that I'm willing to let you hold my $5,000 if you give me any sort of reason that makes me want to do it. So far, all you've made me want to do is shove every reason you give me right back down your throat. Why? Because they're all wrong. They're all bullshit. They're based on nothing.
I don't think so. That's not good debate.
Except you haven't answered my point, sir. You haven't answered my rebuttal.
You are not listening to my argument.
I have heard it. You've talked about liability. I've answered it.
Yes.
I've pointed out the fact that writing the checks to you does not, in fact, incur liability for you. That doesn't make you liable. The fact that they made the check out to you, when you write a check to me, then of course...
I didn't write all the check to you.
I know you did.
I didn't write all the money
to the extent that you have any liability, sir, it's because you are holding my money. Do you understand that? I'm answering your point. To the extent that you have any liability,
I know
to the extent that you conceivably dream of having any liability, it will be attached to the money that you are insisting on holding, which is causing you to incur the liability you don't want to incur.
Okay, let's say, somehow parents not happy. They want to a refund. Who's going to be responsible for that?
I want to know this. Why is it at the choir last year I didn't face these questions? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I have over 10 years of experience being one of the best debate coaches in the country. You are saying they're not happy with my performance. When they're not happy, I refund their money. Might you have to refund your portion of their money? Yes, that's why we each have our own portion of our money. And that's why my money is my money and your money is your money. So is it possible I get piss some parent off and we're going to have to refund their money? Yes. When that happens, what will happen?
So we have to tell about that. Are we liable for that?
That is not liability, sir. That is a refund on services not rendered. If the child is not in your building, you can no longer charge them to be here. Do you understand that, sir?
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, so it's not liability, is it then? You're using the word wrong, aren't you, sir?
It is liability because we are liable for whatever.
No, sir. If I pay for a 1-year class and I quit after 1 quarter and get a refund of the remaining quarters, that is not liability. That is called that parent is unsatisfied with the product. I always give refunds if anyone's unsatisfied. You know why? No one's ever unsatisfied for a good reason. They're always unsatisfied because I was rude and yelled at them. Well, fuck you, is my thought about that. Now, if you cannot give me a good reason, and you think you're going to win this argument with bullshit, you're sadly mistaken.
I'm not winning this argument by bullshit.
Have you answered my liability response? You made your liability argument. I answered it. What's your answer to my liability response?
Don't tell me that what I'm saying is bullshit, okay?
What's your answer?
That's your opinion.
Okay, but I've answered it. Look, you made a point, right? Liability. I've given you multiple reasons why that point is false. You've answered none of them. For the purpose of this argument, that point is false. It is bullshit. You can't answer those responses. It's bullshit.
Can you guarantee?
I don't have to guarantee anything. You have my fucking money.
The problem is that right now, I don't want any parents to have idea that we are hiring Eric over here and we are responsible for all the costs.
Those are my clients.
I know, your client, but
those are my clients paying me for my services to be debaters representing not Paramount, but Autonomy Debate School. When they go to check out the schedule, they don't go to Paramount.com. They go to AutonomyDebate.com.
Now we're talking about don't yell, okay?
Hey, you are ignoring me. Why am I yelling? Because I'm giving you answers to your point and you are ignoring them.
Never yell.
You are ignoring my point, sir. That's the problem. Not that I'm yelling. It's that you are ignoring my fucking point and you are holding my fucking money and making fucking ownership claims about it. That's the problem.
Oh my goodness.
Do you understand me? Because, sir, you are currently in the process of committing a crime.
I know, I don't.
I will come back here with a fucking sheriff.
You think so.
You have stolen my money, sir? You are a thief.
Your money.
You better give me a good reason to hold on to it.
Well,
If I walk out of here without you giving me a good reason or the check, you are going to be in big fucking trouble.
No, I don't think so.
Well, you are wrong.
I don't think so. It is.
Gene, I'm going to go smoke another cigarette. You got until I get back. I got to go to the bank, too. What time is it? You got until I get back. He either needs to give me a good reason or the check. If I leave here without one of those two things, then there's going to be problems. Okay?
Go to the cigarette.
Oh, yeah, I'll record.